hopefully the audio has been sorted out. I was just on a live there and somebody came on and said there's no audio. So I'm going to have to wait until somebody jumps onto the live stream to see if there's any audio for this one. I seem to have sorted it out. I went onto a video and I checked it and I tested it. And it seems okay. So I'm just going to have to wait until somebody else jumps on. What I was saying in the last video anyway, was just, you know, thank you for joining the live stream. If you're watching this in the future, please give it a like. Yeah, there's just been a few really bad, well, not bad, but just negative comments lately on the videos. And I was just going through, you know, what I have to do to make these videos. You know, it's not all sunshine and rainbows. They do take a lot of time and a lot of money. And, you know, it's all at my own expense. So please, you know, just be patient with me. Some people do want me to get back to the forest and stuff like that. That will happen in time. You know, I'm doing the best I can here. I've had to move here because of the cost of living in Ireland. But I am looking at, that was one part of the news that I wanted to say. I am looking at a little bit of land in County Kerry in Ireland. So hopefully that comes through. My solicitor's on it at the moment. I have been in touch with the guy who is selling the land. So it's just a matter of time. My solicitor sent me the bill of how much it will cost and all that. And I said, yes, we're going to go ahead with this anyway, you know, regardless of cost. So yeah, that'll be back to the woods and back to a bit of land and back to nature videos. There's one person in the chat. If you could tell me, can you hear the microphone? I was having a bit of trouble there last time. If you could just let me know if you can hear them, if there's any audio, that would be great. You know, just, but they've dropped off. Anyway, so yeah, it's Wednesday anyway. I do have one beer. This one has been in the freezer, so yeah. It's quite warm. It's still quite warm. It's 41 in the month of August. It's down to about 31 now. When you wake up in the morning, it's about 20 degrees, which is really nice. It's nice and cool in the morning, and that's the time to get out. I have found, actually, I know when I was in Valencia and when I was in North Dublin, when I went back to Ireland, I found a little place to work out every day, and while I was in Seville, I didn't really find a place, you know. When I was in the last house, it was up on the balcony, but since I've moved here, I hadn't really found anywhere, so I have now. And there's one person in the chat. If you could let me know if the audio is okay, that'd be great. Just let me know if you can hear my voice. But I have found a place. The river is about, well, it used to be about a half an hour walk from here, the Guadalquivir River. And I found shortcuts. I found shortcuts now through the back streets and the alleys of Old Town Seville. And I get down there in about 20 minutes and it's grand. And I found a place just underneath the bridge where I can do my workouts and yeah, just chill out and do a bit of meditation and stuff like that. Yeah, I said in the last feed as well, I am working on a video at the moment. It is taking a long time. It's taken about 6 hours so far. And it's only about 6 minutes long so far. I did the intro and then I've done 2 different places so far. Yeah, it's just taken a long time. As you know, that's just the nature of making these videos. They do take a long time. Just let me shut this down. We'll save that and close it. Yeah, but that's it. Happy Wednesday, all. I'm going to have a beer, cool me down. I've been loving it here so far in Seville. I'm sort of back to my old ways. And yeah, I said it there in the last feed, even though the audio was gone. I think I've lost a few regulars from the channel, which is an awful shame. Yeah, two people that, you know, I really engaged with a lot on this channel, especially in the live feeds. you know, they seem to have moved away from the channel. You know, maybe that was because I said I was going to shut down the channel, which is understandable, which is fair enough, you know. But look, onwards and upwards, as Graham would say, the old hiking geezer. Yeah, it's just going to feel like a new channel again to me, because I've got the impetus to you know, to make videos again. It felt really weird not doing it. I think Graham said it in a comment there recently. He said it's good to see you back making content, and it felt weird not doing it, you know, especially being here and all. But I'm gonna make that video. I don't know if I'll release it Sunday because there's so much to do still on that video, but I do have a backup that I will release Sunday if I don't get this finished. So hopefully I'll get it finished, but if not, I'll release the backup on Sunday, and then the video that I'm making now will be the following week. I did mention last week on the live as well, I do have Porto. I said Lisbon at the end of the video, but it's Porto. I do have Porto booked for the end of the month. I'm leaving here 30th of September. Staying there for 32 days, so the 1st of November will be when I leave there. Now, hopefully everything is wrapped up with the land in County Kerry by then. I'll probably have to cut that short, if I'm honest. But, you know, these things can take time. They always take more time than you think they are going to. So it might take a little more time. So I might come back to Ireland for a month. Live, I'm not sure, anywhere, you know, just get an Airbnb somewhere in the middle of the country or something, and wait for that land to be purchased. And then once the land is purchased, I can move down there, and I'll move on to the land immediately. And that will be an off-grid type scenario. So I'm planning on spending the winter off-grid this year. I know, it's going to be crazy. But yeah, there is a tent on the land, but I'm going to build a fishing hut right beside the river. And I will get a diesel generator, and yeah, some heat as well, hopefully some gas heat or something like that. Oh, I want to get a wood burning stove to keep the fishing hut warm, but that's what I'll be living in for the winter. I'm going to build a fishing hut beside the river, and yeah, just make it livable. See if I can go off grid for a while. Yeah, I always like to, you know, challenge myself with these things. There's two people. Can you tell me if the audio is okay? There's two people in the chat there. And if you could hit the like button as well, that'd be great. There's two people in the chat. Could you tell me if you can hear my voice? I had a bit of trouble with the last video where there was no audio. But let me know if you can hear my voice. That'd be cool. Thank you. But yeah, I'm planning on going off grid for the winter. Which will be something, yes, fine, brilliant, thank you so much, Red Sauce, I appreciate that. Was that you who said that last time there was no audio? Thanks for the heads up, if that was you. You know, I had to stop the video and then start a new one, but yeah, thanks for that, I appreciate that. Oh, it was you. Yeah, good stuff. Red Sauce, thanks for doing that. And is this the first time you've been on the chat? Because I don't think I recognised the Red Sauce on the chat that was done in the past. But thanks for jumping on. I appreciate that too. If you haven't hit the like button, please do. And cheers, Sláinte to you. Happy Wednesday. I've only got a small one. I do have another one in the fridge if I go over time, but you know, I don't think I will. Let's see if anybody wants to chat today. We're almost on 10 minutes already. Okay, that's cool. Yeah, so hopefully that land will be done and dusted by, I'm hoping, my solicitor said, I think so, I usually catch the replay. Ah, cool. Yeah, no worries. Yeah, if you can catch the replay as well, that's really cool. But thanks for jumping on live. That means a lot to me, you know. But yeah, that land, my solicitor said 8 weeks, but that's when estate agents and stuff like that are involved. And I said to him, look, there's no estate agents. It's a direct sale. There's no middlemen or anything like that. So I think we can, you know, make that about 5 weeks, let's say. Well, hopefully anyway, but just for the contracts to go through and all that. And I will continue to listen in, a bit busy here at the moment. That's no problem. Yeah, please do. Yeah, if you could listen in, that'd be great. But thanks for the chats as well. That's nice of you to jump on and say hello and to give me a heads up on the audio, because, yeah, I did have a bit of trouble there. I did say on the last video as well, there was no audio, that there was a lot of negative comments coming through they started when I released the Alcazar video. And they just went through, and some people weren't too happy with the videos that I was making, but you know, I'm still in Seville, and there's not much I can do about it. Like, some people wanted me to get back to a forest. There's not much forest here, unfortunately. But I will be back. I'll be back in Ireland at some stage with this, with the buying of this land. So hopefully I can, you know, tickle your interest again if you haven't already unfollowed. But I will be getting back to nature videos and a little bit of forest, fishing, outdoorsy stuff again. Proper outdoorsy, you know, in Ireland. So trying to live off grid for the winter. And that's my challenge for myself this winter, is to live off grid. Now, it's going to be hard, I know that. But I'm going to make it as comfortable as I can, obviously. I will make the fishing hut. I might put I do have a hammock in the car, so that might be a temporary bed for now. I'm going to use the tent for probably the month, you know, until the fishing hut is actually built. It's going to take me probably a few weeks to do that place, but I will use the tent for then. Oi, bud, JP Lamoureux, good to see you. How are you doing, my friend? Thanks for jumping onto the chats. I know you don't do the live chats because I'd see them. A lot of people don't on YouTube, but yeah, it's good to see you. I hope all is going well in the Outer Hebrides in Scotland. That's where JP Lamoureux is at the moment. If you haven't followed him, please get over to his channel and give him a follow. His videos are always interesting. That guy can talk for England, and he's a really interesting guy. Flippin' heck, hey JP. Red sauce. You guys must know each other. I'd say red sauce, and it follows JP as well, because flipping is one of JP's favourite words, and he'll go around doing flipping this and flipping that. All good, buddies. Still here on the north. I can see. But you're in Scotland anyway, all good. Yeah, glad to hear you're all good in Scotland. I will get up there at some stage. I do need a set of glasses because sometimes I can't reach, or I can't read these chats. What you saucy? But yeah, JP, thanks for jumping on, and thanks for Saucy for jumping on. But yeah, that land. Oh yeah, and JP, while you're on as well, that land is in the process. I am of buying it. So if you ever want to pitch for your motorhome, please do give me a shout once it's bought, and you're more than welcome to stay in the land anytime you want. You know, for a sustained amount of. Now there probably won't be electric because I'm just going to use a diesel generator myself for power. But you know, if you want to stay a few nights or something, do a bit of fishing with me, that'd be cool. That'd be brilliant, and it'd be brilliant to meet you as well, because we have talked about that under our videos, I believe. So yeah, that'd be cool. It'd be nice to meet you and do a bit of fishing, because it's right beside the river, and I do believe there's salmon, trout, and I think it's carp in the river as well. So yeah, we might do that. Oh, let me get this up again. Top man, I'll take you up on that, laughing at that. I'm all powered up in the van. Yeah, that's cool. And there is, like, it's on the side of a mountain as well. Not the land itself, but you know, there's a hiking route right up until the top of a mountain, and you know, we can do a hike every day. You can bring the dog with you or whatever, you know. That'd be cool. It'd be great to see it, and just eat, you know, good food, and just catch fish and eat good food all day. Yeah, that's what it's all about, really, you know. But yeah, I was talking. Sorry, I'm going to double back here. I was talking about, I have found a place here in Seville to go down and do my meditation. It's beside the river. Sounds awesome. Yeah, yeah. Well, if I get the land now, it's going to take about 5-6 weeks, hopefully. Down in Kerry, which is probably, I don't know, either Kerry or Donegal are my favourite counties in Ireland. But I do love Kerry, and yeah, it's sort of in the mountains. It's flat enough, like, you know, you'll get a pitch. But, you know, I'm going to turn it into vegetable gardens. I'm going to grow my own veg. I'm going to get some ducks and geese, hopefully a goat as well, because, you know, down in Kerry, you need a goat, because they adore the goat down in Kerry. And in Clorglan Festival, the goat is the king. And it'll be good for the milk as well, the goat's milk. Not that I drink much milk in my tea, just a little drop, but it'll be good to have a goat around. They're friendly animals and I love them, so yeah, that's what I'm thinking of doing. My mate's a small holder in, are you going to finish that sentence? County Roscommon. Okay. Yeah, Roscommon is cool as well. Yeah, well, this land will probably be a bit of the same. You know, it is fertile land. I'm going to turn it, I'm going to put polytunnels, a couple of polytunnels in it, so hopefully I can grow some fruit and vegetables over the winter. I might be, you know, if there's an excess, I might be able to sell the vegetables to the locals, all organic, no chemicals, of course. But yeah, that's the plan to do with the land. There's a lot of work to be done in it now. Everything is a bit overgrown. He'd be a good lad to talk about it. Well, yeah, put him on to me, please do. I'm going to need all the help I can get, because this will be my, you know, it's all a learning experience for me. And this will be the first time I've ever done anything like this. Now, I did grow food before. In a place that I used to live in Dublin, where they had a polytunnel out the back, handily enough. And yeah, I grew some herbs, and then potatoes and some cauliflowers and stuff like that. He's in Ferrymount. Put him on to me, JP. Yeah, please do. And hopefully I can have a conversation with the guy and learn a few things, because, like I said, you know, I'm just going to learn as I go. And it'll be the first time that I've ever done anything like this. So yeah, I want to live off grid for the winter, and obviously going into the spring and that. But I'm going to build up the land into, you know, something that I can call home, basically. I could put a little fishing hut in there, where I don't need planning permission or anything like that. So, and you know, I'll put it up on stilts where, you know, if there's any water that comes down the hill or anything like that, it'll, you know, just flow under the house and into the river. So I have thought about things like that. So we will build a little cabin, maybe with probably pallet wood, you know, recycled pallet wood, stuff like that. When I get there, I will ask the locals in the area, you know, around, do they have any stuff, any materials that I can use while I'm there? But it will be camping, fishing, hunting, stuff like that, all the outdoorsy stuff. So you can expect videos like that going into the future. All the travel videos that I've done, I have booked Porto for my next Porto of call. But all the travel videos will stop and I'll get back to nature then. Is there outline planning permission on that land? Let me get that back up. I'm sure your solicitor will check all that out for you. I'm sure he will. There's no planning permission on the land at all. So I'm not going to need it just to put a little temporary hut on there. It's more camping land at the moment. And I don't mind living in a tent for a while, probably for the month of November, probably for some of October as well, if I'm honest, because it'll probably come true while I'm in Porto, and I'll have to fly home straight away and get down there. So yeah, there's no planning permission on the land itself. Now that could change. I could apply for it maybe in the future. And I don't know if I'll get it, but you know, it's more going to be an off-grid thing. I was thinking of when you do, oh, they disappear so quickly. I was thinking when you decide to build a structure. Well, yeah, like you don't need planning permission to build a shed, you know, on a bit of land. And that's basically what I'm going to build, you know. Chloe's cat, thanks for that. Good to see you. Sorry, where's the chat there? Chloe's cat, good to see you, bud. Hope you grow some hairy bacon on that land. I'm not sure what hairy bacon is, but is that a pig? I'd love a pig on that land as well. Yeah, but I think goats and geese at the moment is in my mind. Chickens, maybe not, but goats and geese for sure. There was a guy down south that was ordered to remove his cabin. Yeah, now his cabin was, he had it all hooked up to the electric mains. You can't do that. That's illegal. That means it's not a temporary cabin. I won't be doing that. I'll be using a diesel generator, so I'll be able to, you know, those regulations will go out the window for me. I'll be using a diesel generator for power and gas for heating, basically. Anne, good evening, David. Good evening, Anne. Good to see you as well. It's been a while since we spoke, Anne. I think probably a week now. But I'm glad to see you. You're still sub to the channel. I thought I'd lost you there for a while. But yeah, thanks for jumping on. I really appreciate it. There's 5 people in the chat there. If you could all hit the like button, you know, we'll, you know, the algorithm, the YouTube algorithm will show this to a lot more people. But thanks everybody for jumping on and for the support. That really means a lot to me. Yeah, I'm sure you all have questions about this land. I have questions as well, you know. It's just going to be learn as I go. I'm going to put up, as I said, a few polytunnels and hopefully grow some vegetables over the winter. You know, seasonal stuff, not only vegetables, fruit too, potatoes, and yeah, hopefully that'll sustain me. There is a little town about 5 minutes away from where the land is, where it can pick up supplies and stuff like that, so that's not too bad. It is a bit remote where the land is, but I will, I don't mind that, you know. I like to be a little bit remote. And I'll be on my own for a little while, but I would like to get a few people onto the land as well. Maybe if they're into the same thing, you know, growing their own food, maybe I could learn off them. And, you know, maybe they could live on the land as well for a little while, because I do want to build a little community on the land of chemical-free, organic food, farming, basically. And, you know, there is an acre of land, so there's plenty of land there to grow food and to put up polytunnels and to live, you know, and have temporary structures there and to build a community. Maybe even put a yurt. I don't know if anybody knows what a yurt is, but it's a large tent that's a dome shape. And you wouldn't need planning permission for that either. And then, you know, maybe have some musical concerts every so often. That would be cool. You know, I might build a little makeshift stage where people could come and just listen to a bit of music, and maybe I could grow dreadlocks. I don't think that's going to happen. But, you know, yeah. You can't ask for everything. But yeah, that's what I want to do. I want to live sustainably. I want to live off grid for a while. And, you know, the Irish winters are harsh, so I'll try and heat myself with gas heating, and I will buy a wood stove as well. So I'll have the comfort of both. As far as the bed goes, I did say hammock. Flippin' heck, don't be copying. Yeah, well, JP, I'm not copying anyone. I'm just going to play it by ear. I'm just going to see how this goes. Yurt or teepee would be ideal. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking as well. Raise it up on pallets. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like, I've seen YouTube channels that have done that. You know, that they've built a yurt or even an earth house. Is that what they call them? I think it's an earth house. I was thinking of doing something like that as well, where I'll dig out, you know, beside the river. There's sort of a slope going down to the river, and dig that out and build, you know, and put rocks on the end and then build a little cabin then on top of that. Or a bell tent. Well, there is a tent on the place, and you know, it is a 4-season tent, and I will have all the camping gear and all that, so I'll be living in that temporarily until I get something built or I get a yurt done. But yeah, that's what I want to do with the land. You know, I'd like to build a little community there of like-minded people who want to live sustainably and live off-grid for a while. So yeah, that's the plans. Whether it happens or not, I don't know. Everything is in the process at the moment. It's in my solicitor's hands. So I just want to get the land at this stage, and then we can make more plans. Let me get that chat up again. I will catch the rest on reply. I have to log off for now. No worries, Red Sauce. Thanks for jumping on. I appreciate that. And yeah, I'll catch you on a future one, hopefully. Make it happen, bud. Manifest it. Look, I'm always positive, JP. I'm always positive. I'm always keeping it real. I am going to manifest this. You know, when I get down and I do my workouts beside the river, I do a bit of meditation as well. Anything that you manifest in your mind, anything that you think that you want, will happen if you think about it enough. I usually go for the 369 Tesla theory. You know, if you do it 3 times a day and then 6 times a day and then 9 times at night, you will manifest this thing. So it's all about positive thinking, JP Lamoureux. And I know that you're all about positive thinking too. I have been watching your channel now for quite a while. And yeah, you seem like a positive guy as well. But yeah, 369 Tesla, that's the way to do it. 100%. Exactly. So yeah, it will be a harsh winter, but look, I'm going to be, you know, I'm well able for the elements. But everything will be nature, everything will be outdoors again, you know, all that beautiful stuff. And then when we come into the spring again, all those wildflowers will be, you know, will be coming out again. I'll be doing hikes up the mountain and doing camping up the mountain as well. All that sort of stuff, all the outdoorsy stuff that I love and that I want to get back to, you know. And yeah. Oh, I can't wait to do it. I can't wait to do it. I really can't. It's going to be such hard work, but I don't mind putting in the work. I've never shirked away from hard work, and I'm going to make it work. I'm going to make everything happen. And yeah, if anybody, you know, if you're looking at this video in the future and it seems like this is the type of lifestyle that you want as well, just hit me up in the comments. You know, we can talk about it, and you can come out to the land as well. You know, I don't mind that. And yeah, I do want to build a community of people that want to grow vegetables, all organic, everything organic, no chemicals whatsoever, and just be healthy. And I think that's the way society, like I'm part of a group now on Facebook. It's called Off-Grid Ireland. And a lot more people are coming on saying they don't want to live in the cities anymore. They're done with the 9 to 5 and all that. And I came to the realization ages ago that I'm done with that. Hate is such a strong word. I don't like to use it, but I'll use it in this case. I hate the corporate life. I hate it. Those people that work corporates every day just to get by. Oh, the egos and the narcissism, I'm just done with that. I'm done with it. I just want to get back to nature. And that's all I want. Yeah, I'm done with the corporate life. I can't do it anymore. It's just narcissism and egos, and I can't do it anymore. So hopefully, yeah, I can make a living out of probably selling vegetables. Yeah, I might be a farmer now for the rest of my life. And I'm okay with that. I'm fine with that. I'm going to have to till the land. It's only an acre though, you know, so hand tools will do. It's going to take a lot of work, obviously. I won't get any machinery or anything like that costs a fortune. But I will be, you know, I will be growing a lot. That's I'm going to be a farmer. I'm going to be a hobbit for the rest of my life. I might even build a hobbit hole. Because I'm not that tall. I'm only about 5'10". So yeah, I'm sort of hobbit. But yeah, I would like to get a few people down to see it as well. You know, I have been in touch with JP, obviously. Obviously, the hiking geezer, if he wants to come down, you're more than welcome as well. Water, shelter, fire and food, that's the recipe. Nature's a great healer. Let me get that back up. It goes so quick. I ditched the rat race after 30 years. Yeah, and a hobbit they eat. Look, Mother Earth has given us everything we need to survive. And most people have forgotten that now. You know, She gives us the trees, you know, she gives us the shelter. She gives us everything. She gives us the water. She gives us the fish in the water. She gives us everything we need to survive. All the herbs and the roots of vegetables and, you know, all the stuff that you can grow on land. She has given us all that. And most people will rather give that up just for a little bit of convenience, you know. And I'm not one of those people. I've done the corporate life. I worked in as an electrician for so many years, and then I went on to IT security then after that. And I'm just done with all that. I'm really done with all that. I want to be a farmer now. I want to be a hobbit. I've been away. Anne, sorry, let me get that up again. You've been away, Anne. Had a lot on my plate, work, checking on my sister after she came from hospital. Oh yeah, congratulations to your sister. To Anne's sister who's just had a baby. I don't know if it's a baby boy or a baby girl, but just had a baby. Congratulations. All the best on upcoming plans and the land. Thanks so much, Anne. I appreciate that. And I do, you know, the best wishes to your sister as well, and her baby as well, her new baby. I hope that everybody is in good health and all that. But yeah, we're on 30 minutes. Congrats, Auntie Anne. Thanks for that, JP. Yeah, congrats. If you're looking at this in the future, do congratulate Anne underneath in the comments as well. Auntie Anne her sister has had a lovely. Can you tell me, Anne, is it a baby boy or a baby girl? And what's the name? Have they named the baby yet as well? If you could let me know. But congratulations to your sisters. You know, that is a huge thing in life, you know, just to have kids. I wish I had a couple of kids. Maybe it's time for me to settle down. But when I get this land, maybe, you know, then I'll look into it. I'll look into settling down because I have been a bit of a, what would I say? I don't know. A bit of a hooligan. No, I'm not a hooligan at all. I've just been enjoying life, the single life. Thank you. It's a girl. Mother and baby doing well. Thanks, JP. Thanks, Dave. That's great. Yeah, lovely. Lovely. Yeah, girl. It's a girl. Her name is Joy Precious. That's absolutely beautiful. Are you going to give her, or is your sister going to give her an African name? I'd love to hear that one as well. Maybe a Kenyan name. I know Joy Precious is sort of anglicised and stuff like that, but that is beautiful. It is a beautiful name. Joy Precious, two beautiful words put together. Joy because she's come into the world, and she will be, I'm sure, precious because she will be looked after for, you know, for whatever amount of time. 32 minutes. I don't usually talk for this long, but yeah, you guys have kept me talking. Thanks for the chats, everyone. I appreciate it. It's taken me so long to get through this period. I can't drink these things anymore. But it'll be nice to get back to Ireland. Yes, African name is Wambui, named after my mum. That's beautiful as well. I really like that. I know you're from a certain tribe, and you did say it to me before, Anne, and I'm after forgetting the name of the tribe, but that's a beautiful name as well, Wambui. Joy Precious, Wambui. Yeah, very nice, very nice. I always like the African name better than I do the English name because, the African culture I just absolutely adore. I have been to Africa, and it just felt like I was at home, you know. I know that humans actually derived from the Horn of Africa, so maybe that's why I felt at home when I got there. You know, you really get the feeling that you're at home when you're in Africa, so I'll have to get back there soon again. But yeah, when I get that land in Ireland now, it'll be great to get back to Ireland. It's about 20 kilometres from Killarney, which is the biggest city in Kerry. Which is great, you know. It's only a 20-minute drive, and I'll get around, see Kerry and all the forests that they have, and all the mountains, and it's just going to be great to live in Kerry, you know. That's going to be amazing, and I'll make videos, you know. All you guys probably love those videos as well, traveling around Kerry, because Kerry has so many places to see, and it's brilliant. My tribe is Kikuyu. Yes, I think you said that to me before. You did say that to me before. Obviously, I couldn't think of the name. But yeah, if I ever get to Kenya, I want to see the Kikuyu tribe. Am I saying that correctly? I do want to see you guys in all your, you know, original attire, you know, your tribal clothing and stuff like that. That'd be cool to see. That'd be great to see. Africa is such an amazing place. And yeah, I can't wait to travel Africa again. But I can't wait to travel. Oh, we have Chloe's chat for €5. Seems as you bought the drinks last time. Enjoy one on me. Keep up the great work, dude. Thank you so much for the... yeah, I forgot I had those, actually. That's Kieran. Oh, Chloe's cat. Oh, you got me the €5. Thanks for that, Kieran. I forgot I had the super chats as well. Thanks for that, Kieran. I really appreciate that. I did get the drinks during the week, and it was good to meet you as well, Kieran. You know, we had a decent chat as always. JP, I love Africa too. I'm an anti-poaching tracking course out there. It was amazing. Yeah, I am too. I'm anti. What do you call them? These safaris, you know, because they do drive the indigenous people off their farming land, and I don't agree with that whatsoever. Just so rich white people can come onto the land and see the animals, I don't agree with that whatsoever. You know, these indigenous cultures that have lived there for thousands of years don't deserve to lose their land just for rich white folk to come on and see a few animals. You know, so. Yeah, I think me and you would have a good conversation about this, JP. So yeah, I hope to see you in Kerry at some stage in the future. That'd be great, and we'll have a conversation about all this. And I'd love to see Anne as well, you know, because, you know, Anne can give me the lowdown on the African culture and stuff like that, which is always good. Thanks for that, Kieran. Thanks for the super chat. That's actually the first super chat I've ever received on these lives. So yeah, they are available. Yeah, if you want to help the channel out, you can buy me a coffee that way. I think €5 is the minimum. I'm not sure. It might be €3. I don't come onto my own live, so I have no idea how it works. But yeah, thanks, Kieran. I appreciate that. It was good to catch up with you as well. You're a decent guy. Yeah, it was good to have a drink with you the other night. So I appreciate the super chat. Yeah, we're almost, what are we on? We're almost at 40 minutes. Anybody else want to have a chat, or are we all done? Yeah, I'll have a beer and see if anybody else wants to say anything. I don't have anything more to say. I'm done. I'm done. Just that I'm feeling great. I have found that place down by the river, which is great for me. It's so peaceful down there. And yeah, there is a few people that go by, but it's still very peaceful for me. I can do the meditation, and I do see the fish. There's a lot of fishermen down there, and they're all using the wrong bait. When I'm walking along the river, I'm seeing fish jump out of the water to catch the dragonflies that are just on the top of the water. So what you need is the fly. That's what the fishermen need. If you're a Spanish fisherman down on the Guadalquivir River, you need a fly. That's what you need, because the fish are jumping up for the dragonflies. So yeah, you're all using the wrong bait. They're all using the silver things, you know, that glisten in the water, and just pulling them in, and they're not getting any fish. Speaking of fish, carp, salmon, and trout are in the river beside the land that I'm looking to buy. So yeah, I'm looking forward to doing a bit of fishing as well. So I'll be turning the channel into a full nature channel once that land comes about. So that'd be cool. That's all I have to say, really. Thanks for the chats, everybody. You guys have been great. I have received a lot of negative chat lately, so this has been, good to get some positive chat again. Have to go now. It was good catching up. Same to you, Anne. Yeah, I got to go as well shortly. And thanks for the chat as well. Always, as always, Anne, and for the support on the channel as well. You guys are absolutely brilliant. And JP, if you are ever doing a live, let me know, and I'll jump on that as well. But thanks everybody for the chats. If you're watching this in the future, please do hit the like button. Share the video. You know, if anybody that you know would like to see nature videos, or I'm doing travel videos at the moment, which are not really that popular. My nature videos seem to be a lot more popular, but I will be getting back to that after the travel videos and when I get back to Ireland. But thanks everybody. I love you all. I've nothing else to say for now, but yeah, I'll catch up with you all next Wednesday. There will be a video Friday. Not sure what it's going to be yet. I'm working on one at the moment. It's taken 6 hours already, and there's so much more to do in that. But yeah, there will be a video on Sunday. Will do, buddy. Take care. Off to cook my grub. Enjoy the grub as well, JP. Yeah, you're a fucking... Oops, you're a sound guy. This channel is made for kids. Sorry about that. He's a sound guy, JP, and thanks for jumping on. Thanks everybody for the chats anyway. Yeah, I'll catch you all next Wednesday, and there will be a video Sunday, so do hit that like button. Yeah, I did say it. Take care, everyone. Love you all. Good luck. Until next time.